Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm here to do a tour today of my Zone 9B garden in Houston, Texas. And we have had a very rainy weekend. It's April 13th, I think, and it's just very rainy this weekend. We must have got at least a couple of inches. I know some places northwest of here got 5, so everything is growing like crazy. It's very happy. So let's start here with my tomatoes. I actually picked my first tomato on Saturday, and that was very exciting. I gave it to my husband. I thought he'd give it back to me, but he ate it. But it looked good. He was happy. Let's look a little closer. All right, so here's the Matt's Wild. That's where I got my first tomato from. Here's another cherry, Pomodoro Red. We've got our Supremo, looking good. Here's the, these are Brad's Atomic Grape. I didn't realize they were gonna get quite so big, so that's kind of exciting. Here's some that aren't wrapped up. Have some work to do here. All right, here's another Matt's Wild. And here is a Greek Rose. These are getting bigger now, that's exciting. Love the slicer. That one, you can't see it, but here's this one. Here's my early girls. That one's not wrapped up, but I bet some of these are wrapped up. Oh yeah, they're looking pretty big. There, that's next to my fingers. They'll be ready soon. Got some lettuce. It might have bolted though. Here I have a genuine heirloom marriage. It's doing good. And a Riesentraub. And here is my other Supremo. All right. Oh yeah, the turning red. There's a red one you can see. That's so exciting. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go over here to the okra and cucumbers. The cucumbers are very happy. I'll show you. So here's the most advanced cucumber. It's grown a couple of inches, I think, in the last week, especially in the last couple of days. And there's some others over there that are growing. And this is the amaranth. I guess I should thin this out. That one is looking pretty tall now. Like I've said before, that's a good trap crop for cucumbers. It's supposed to distract the pests. I've got my beautiful abundant nasturtiums, which I'm definitely going to plant more of in the future. And then here around the front is some okra. And oh good, this okra is getting some regular leaves. And if you're wondering at all what this stuff is, it is some bok choy that I've let go to seed. So, yeah. All right, we're here in the backyard, and we'll start with the fruit over here in the corner by the gate. You can see I've got these plums. They're getting, not plums, these figs. They're getting bigger. I hope that this will be my first year to harvest off these plums. And we can, what am I talking about? Off these figs. And hopefully we'll get a few, usually get 2 or 3 rounds here in Houston. Here we've got some satsumas. They're getting bigger. Makes me happy. They're about the size of my fingernail, I guess. The biggest one. This is the mandarin. And these are also getting bigger. Guess my fertilization did its trick. Lemons definitely getting bigger. I didn't even notice these ones the other day when I was out here talking about my citrus with y'all. And then these beautiful, abundant flowers on my grapefruit, which I just harvested my first ever grapefruit the other day and tasted it. There's a video, you can watch that. So, yay! All right, so let's go check on everything else. It's just so beautiful here in the morning. Hasn't got hot yet. But the weeds are about to go crazy, just like the rest of the plants. So we'll see. Okay, so here we are at this bed. The eggplant is really it's been growing so fast the past few days. I'm so happy because that's one of my favorites. Asian eggplant is so good at using for all kinds of things. Especially we like to make rice bowls with it, with a fried egg on top. So let's have a closer look at the things in this bed. So here are my eggplants. I mean, they were just a few inches tall a week ago. That one's still pretty short, but the other one and this one are getting really tall, and you can see the marigolds are also blooming wildly. Pull this guy out while I'm here. Chives are happy. This basil's very happy. You can might fry some of that up. Some olive oil with some salt for dinner. Ooh, another guy I'm gonna pull. So yeah, you can see the parsnips. I'm gonna probably harvest the parsnips later this week after it gets a bit dry for a few days. Here's a pepper amidst my leeks. This crazy borage, like I said, and oh look, there's an assassin bug. This is a good guy, and it's one reason why I let my garden go a bit wild, because then the good bugs end up hanging out here a lot. There's a bee there too. A bee. They're also loving this borage. All right, and over here we have the blackberries, and there are a bunch of blackberries on them. I'm so excited. There's nothing like a fresh blackberry, a bit warm from the sun. So here you can see a flower, and here you can see them forming the flowers after their flowering days are over, and they're on their way to fruit right here. And this is just a big mound right now. I really need to straighten it out, but I don't want to do it right now because I'm afraid I'll get rid of too much of the fruit by mistake if I mess around with it. And here is squash, yellow squash. I think I'm gonna pick some of the male blossoms today and cook those as well later with that basil. So let's go around here and look at the zucchini. I picked a few zucchini this weekend. I shared some with neighbors. I've still got way too much. Let's see, there's some more growing. Yeah, there's some growing there. It's developing. And this one, I probably need to pick these today over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta pick this guy. I'll pick it right now. Oh gosh, it's almost wedging itself between those bricks. So, oops, kind of ripped the top off, but I'll just eat it soon. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, and finally we've got the peas here. They're looking good, they're getting tall. I'm about to plant some second round peas, a different kind. Those are sugar snap, but it might get to 90 this week. I think the sugar snap days are over, and yeah, I do need to harvest some of those. See, this one's looking like it's harvesting, but those have just been a great snack. Just leave them on the table and munch on them all day. Haven't got much from these strawberries. All right, other peas here, but that's okay. Whatever, it's partly for fun. Well, it's all for fun. All right, now let's go look at my apples. Then I think we'll be done. Not much to see on the other parts of fruit over there. So this apple tree has so many fruit. I really got to take care of it. I'm gonna do it this week. I'll show you all probably. All right, so here you can see all the fruit on this apple tree, and I basically need to take it down and basically cut it off so there's just like one fruit per like cluster. And I probably need to just get rid of this branch. I mean, it looks pretty diseased, so I hate doing that, but whatever. So you can just see how many clusters there are of fruit here. This is a pretty young tree. I planted it a little over a year ago, so. All right, thanks for touring the garden with me today. I look forward to seeing you later this week for some work days and maybe some other garden activities. And thanks for joining me here in my Houston, Texas 9B garden. Bye.